Okay, let's take a look at the last episode of the series. May 19th, 2025. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video in TU4. And I know it's been a while. It's been a really long while since I've been on this world. The last thing we did was make this wonderful bakery. I don't know why I call it Dane's Freshly Baked Goods, but there we go. We got some cool features. I actually been on this world. I was on this world a few days ago, actually just checking out. Mainly because I was like, I know what I did the last time I was on this world, and I did do some small things. Like I've started to clear out this area over here where I want to continue expanding the village, but I kind of want to take a chill this episode. I want to go explore the world a little bit because it's been a while, and you know it's a limited size world, so I think it would be cool as an opportunity to get some plans to lay out the foundation of the world. I kind of want to do that in the next couple of episodes, is to lay out the foundation of the world, have like an area where I can farm resources, because I feel like it's very important in a long-term survival world. You need a place where you gather resources and materials. So I want to set up a camping trip, but I'll show you around the village what we have so far, starting off at what we recently built in what was it, episode 9. So episode 9 was in May of last year, so it's March of 2026. So it's nearly been a year, but you know, you can return at any time, I guess. I don't know, man. In this chest I have some cookies, which is in this shape of this weird face, which is cool. I got some cakes, which I know cakes are kind of expensive in this version because I think they eat the milk buckets when you're trying to craft them. You have this trap door right here, which goes to the back. We got another cake, furnace. Actually, in this chest over here, I crafted this chest a few days ago. Put a bunch of bread in here, which is good to deal with all the mobs. Another crafting table, right? Wait. Oh, no, I think I said the crafting table. Down here, you got this farm area, which it's not fully grown, but I'll show you how it works anyways. You take, you break these torches on the walls, and because of this cool mechanic that's on, I think it's also on Java, it's to do with light. It immediately breaks all the crops, which is pretty cool. And all you need to do is place down the torches and you can replant everything, which is very neat. Very cool way to farm everything instantly with which I believe the other way you can do that is just by using water too, but you know, this is pretty cool. Pretty redstone list. So I think it's awesome. And let me just place it on the wheat and we can go on to our next building in here. Alright, after leaving the bakery, actually hold up, let me drop the wheat off on my inventory in here. After leaving the bakery, going down here, you got this awesome fountain I made in the previous episode. Not sure what episode I made this in, but it's very nice. Walk the path, got the mining shack over here. I actually fixed the rail that was in here because I believe in this version of the game, if I remember correctly, water breaks rails for some reason, and well, actually water does break rails in modern Minecraft, but it breaks them permanently where you don't get the rails when they're destroyed for some reason, so it's very annoying. So I had to craft more rails, and yeah, that wasn't fun. But you know, I have all my goodies in here, which isn't a lot, and I actually need to go mining to get more diamonds because my tools are breaking, at least my pickaxes, and I at least have 3 diamonds in here to make a new one. But you know, diamonds is a limited resource, so I probably won't make too many diamond picks. And then I have some cobblestone and dirt in here, and actually behind the mining shack is a farm for the bakery, which I guess is kind of cool. I do have another farm over here, and I attempt at making custom trees. I'm not that good at custom tree building in modern Minecraft, but you know, I tried doing it in beta, and it's low-key kind of garbage. So I probably won't really build that many custom trees, but I'll try again. And here's the main shack. This is the starter base right here, which I haven't moved out of yet, but you know, still cool. Got some furnaces right here, and I have a big storage problem where I've chest in the ceiling, man. That's my current storage situation, and you know, it's not the worst. It, it's definitely interesting, I guess, but I would definitely love if I can get a bigger storage room someday. It'd be awesome. And I have some decent resources in here. I got some wool. I might take that to make a campsite. You know, I got grabbed to the saplings. Wow, that's good though. I got some sugarcane. Oh, I thought I hadn't. I thought I didn't know I had this much cobblestone. It's awesome. I think I remember correctly that this entire like area behind the starter house was a big ass hill that I mined. That's why my pickaxe is so low in durability. I pretty much flattened this entire area, which is nuts. And yeah, I guess the last thing in the village, I have this temporary tree farm over here. So if I ever need trees, I'll just come back here, chop down the trees instead of deforesting my world, which is, I mean, I have a decently big sized forest in this world. Like, look at that. That's like at least 30% of the world, I think. Or maybe even more. I really don't know. So, I'm definitely not going to run out of trees anytime soon in this world. It's just that, you know, it's nice not to deforest a forest just to get some wood. So, having a decent sized tree farm nearby is always awesome. And yeah, that's the tour, I think. That's pretty much everything I can show. I guess I can go down in the mine too. Oh, and also there's another portal over there. I forgot about that. That's how I got this glowstone for the lanterns out here. So yeah, on an island, I think I was planning on building a statue. I don't really remember too many of my ideas I had in this world for the future. Like, I knew I wanted to build a dock out here to place some boats down and maybe create a cool ship. Up there, I wanted to build a castle. Again, I wanted to finish this village. And, you know, there's some really cool terrain nearby. Like, I know over there, there's like a crazy ass beach going on over there. And a few deserts, so that would be pretty cool to build something over there. But you know, that's the entire point of this video. I'm gonna explore the world. I don't think I really explored too much in the previous episodes. I think I walked around, and I if I remember correctly, I actually explored this world before starting the series because I wanted to make sure I have all I believe 3 important biomes in the game: plains biome, desert, and snow, so I can have all the major items like spruce, birch, snow, of course, cacti, because without cactuses you don't get green dye, so that's sort of important. And it's kind of weird how old console edition, like if you don't get a desert, you just don't get cactuses, so you lose out on the crafting recipe, which pretty much an entire like block palette if you think about it. Like green wool is pretty good for building in these early versions of the game. So yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna gather the resources, and actually I want to show you something cool. So I figured out how to get custom skin packs in this game, so I got my own skin. So that's pretty awesome. If leave your thoughts down in the comments. I look you like my skin, so I'm kind of glad I got it here. But if you want me to be Tuxedo Steve, I'll go back to being Tuxedo Steve. Or leave any recommendations for any custom skins, or I can also get the previous skin packs on here. I just deleted them all because they were kind of cluttering up my my things, and it was very buggy. Like, I don't know why, but having too many skin packs on this early version of the game would break the rendering, which is kind of weird. But yeah, it's pretty cool that I got my skin pack, not the skin pack, but my skin here. And so let me gather the resources I need to go out, and I'll catch you up in a little bit. Alright, I'm finally done gathering the stuff I need for this camping trip. I got some wool to make the tent. I think I'm actually gonna craft a bed really quick. Let me go do that. Holy crap, I forgot how long it takes to mine crafting tables in this version. There we go, I got my bed. Flint and steel, water bucket, shears. I brought bringing a stack of coal just in case, some wood. Of course, some wool, like I said, and yeah, I actually want to go get some wheat, not wheat, bread, just in case. You know, actually, I'll just bring the wheat, because I can craft that into bread. So there you go. I'll actually bring like 2 pieces. Alright, let's leave the little peninsula we're on. Is this a peninsula? Like, it's still connected to land. Oh crap. Actually, no, I'll sleep first. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go sleep first. I'm a little bit rusty. I gotta light up this island a little bit better. And 1 shot, 2 shot, there we go. I think I dropped a lot of resources. I'm surprised I haven't made a mob grinder yet in this world. I should probably do that. I'm gonna go sleep. Oh, you know what? Let's craft a bow. That'd be pretty cool. Because it would be the classic bow machine gun. Unless that is nothing in this version. There's a weird thing. Oh, the weirdest thing about beta Minecraft. Oh no. It exists in this version of the game, but the weirdest thing about beta Minecraft in Legacy Edition is that Legacy Edition is slightly different. Certain textures are the updated versions, like pork chops, for example. This is supposed to be the same texture as steak one cooked, but it shows the one like the full released version of pork chops at the time. So that's kind of interesting, but no, it's kind of a cool twerk. And I also believe dispensers and well, actually the droppers aren't in the game, but dispensers show the full release textures as well, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. I really want to know why 4J thought that would be a good decision to do, to add those textures early, while some other textures and sound effects are like beta. Like I believe the old creeper sound effect. Actually, I think the old creeper sound effect stayed in the game much longer than it should have been in this version. So you know, there's some weird things. It works. Starting off with the first area though, got this nice hilly area where I want to flatten down this hill a little bit and make some sort of castle over here. I had some practice actually in a world where I made a castle. It looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if I have any of the photos anymore, but it wasn't modern Minecraft, so you know it won't end up looking the same. But I really like old beta castles. I remember seeing a world tour of someone showing off their castle that they made. Or actually, I think it was like a multiplayer server, and they were showing off a castle their friend made. Oh crap! There's a skeleton in here. Let's see if I can take him down. Yeah, I think this area down here, I'm definitely building a castle. But anyways, over here, I remember seeing some crazy hills over here, which will be interesting to build with, but you know, it's cool. I like beta terrain generation. I think it's different compared to modern Minecraft. I feel like modern Minecraft try to be too realistic, so you don't really see that much of the weird terrain you might see. Apparently I've been here last year, that's for sure. We got some torches here. Alrighty. Going up the hill. See the view. This snowy taiga that's over here. And wow, man, this would be pretty cool to build with. I don't know what I want to build here. Maybe like it would be cool. I think I remember seeing this in a world tour, a beta world tour, of someone building like an industrial style area with the hilly terrain that they were in. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it would be cool to build me something here. I don't know what, but I've like I'm just mainly exploring to get some ideas flowing from my head, and maybe industrial area would be pretty cool here. Like I don't know, I don't really know if there's too many automatic farms I can build in this version. Like I think I remember seeing some crazy mushroom farms, which might be cool. I don't really know, but who knows? And yeah, let's go visit the snowy area in the world. I like old snow vibes because you know this version is long before snow layers were added, and I really do think snow layers ruin the look of newer snow biomes in this game. I just don't like the snow layers. I don't like how it piles up. I feel like they should really fix the problem with snow layers, as it just makes building in snow biomes really annoying. Like very annoying. I don't like it, but you know, this is before snow layers were added to this game. So, you know, maybe I might build here. I'm maybe like it would be cool to come out here during Christmas to build something Christmas themed. That would be pretty cool. Got some pigs over here. Nice. It's a very flat area too. You know, like a log cabin or something. Christmas trees. I think I had a similar idea. Previous recordings of the world. You know. I really don't really remember much about this world, so it's kind of interesting. Oh, there's a brown sheep over there. I'm gonna go shear that sheep so I can get the brown wool. Brown wool is very rare in this version of the game. Well, it's not too rare, but since you can't breed or keep sheep, it's very important to shear as much brown wool as you can. Come over here. One piece of brown wool. Two. No, I won't kill you. Got some spruce trees over here. It's nice. I like building with spruce. Unfortunately, the plank type doesn't work in this game, but thing I like about beta Minecraft is the limitations that the older games places on you. So it makes building fun. Something like there's something about modern Minecraft is that there's so many blocks to build with, so many pallets. It's kind of hard to build sometimes, and I think it's cool to use the older blocks that are in this game that aren't really used that much. Like it basically, what I'm trying to say is this game, the older Minecrafts make you think outside the box more than the newer versions of the game, in my opinion. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do this series in the first place, and I know it's been a while, but I wanted to continue this. So that's what I'm gonna do. I wanna continue this series. I wanna fill this world out with a bunch of cool builds, and I actually want to talk about the reason why I came back to this world is that the recent leaks with Legacy Minecraft, where the source code got leaked on 4chan. I found that awesome. Like, it can be good and also harmful to the community. Harmful by like people trying to sell or putting malware in the game. But you know, I feel like there's a bunch of upsides. Like people have been wanting to play this version for a while. On PC with keyboard and mouse, and since Legacy got discontinued in 2018, not a lot of people could play this version of the game. So it's cool that the source code got leaked, but also it kind of sucks that you know, you can't really do much with the source code because Microsoft will take it down. And you know, it's whatever. It's just it would be cool if Microsoft wasn't so picky about it, but it would be also cool if Mojang looks at the source code and add features that were on Legacy Edition onto the current version of the game, which is Bedrock and Java Edition. There's features. I mean, there's more features missing on Bedrock Edition, which I think is a big problem. Like one thing that, like I think the reason why Bedrock is hated is that the Better Together update was so sudden, and there's so many features that were on Legacy Edition that isn't on Bedrock Edition. So like, there's no custom superflats, there's no mini games, and it was better optimized. It was better suited for controllers. The crafting UIs. I mean, I definitely think in later versions of the game the crafting UI needed to be changed to help out that problem. But you know, it's not too bad. I've apparently been over here before because there's a tree over there that was shot down. You know what? Let's set up the camp over here. Let's set up the campsite. And I'll go exploring. I think it would be cool to have a campsite somewhere around the world because all the builds in this world are in that village. So it would be pretty cool to have like a campsite where I can come to if I'm exploring somewhere. Actually, it probably would be awesome for this part of the world because there is a desert over here, or at least a small chunk of the desert. So I probably like once I run out of the sand that's at the village, I'm definitely gonna have to come back here to get some more sand. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a nice little campsite up here. The wool I have. So if you don't know how to make a tent, you just get some wool like this. Oh, an autosave, wow. Nice to see one of those. I like another feature of Legacy Edition that isn't on Java or Bedrock Edition is just saving your game manually, which I think in some occasions it can suck, but I like the feature. I like being able to say like use something, test something out in the world, and then leaving and quitting. And not losing anything. Like, let's say if you're going to the Nether, you want to try something out in the Nether, you lose your stuff quite easily. So it's cool that the legacy version of the game has that ability to save at any point. Alright, here's the tent. Oh my god, these cows are so loud. Shut up. Yeah, I should have made some leather armor before I left. It's whatever though. These zombies aren't bothering me. I got some fences right here. I'm gonna place my bed right down here in the middle. Nice. Oh, whoa, I forgot about that. It's actually no good. Gotta place some torches in here. I'll be fine. I won't sleep yet. I'm gonna give myself a challenge of staying up for a little bit. Gotta be careful though, because I want to die and have to come all the way back up here. That'd suck. Alright. Dude, that ain't too bad of a tent. A classic Minecraft tent. You gotta make a campfire now. Get out of here, zombie. You're not. Oh, what the hell, dude? The range on that guy. Don't want to mess with mobs in this version of the game. There you go. Great, nice little like It's supposed to be like a little log you're supposed to sit on in the camp. So it'll look nice. There you go. Awesome. Hey, this is nice. Here, I'm gonna take the photo for the thumbnail right here. No, that's not the button. What's the button? It's F9. Don't remember. Oh, there you go. F12. Yep. This is fine. Got some guests around us. You know, a few zombies doesn't hurt. Alright. Be gone. What else could I add to my campsite here? You know what? I'll add a chest here. Just in case. They're right here. Just put some of my junk. Oh, well, apparently I'm sleeping. There's a creeper behind me. Oh, crap. Oh! Alright, I'm good. I honestly didn't meant to sleep in this yet, but you know, the really annoying part about old beds is that you can't cancel your sleeping. Cancel your sleeping. Oh, doesn't make sense, but you can't get out of your bed after you click on it, which is very annoying. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw my junk in here. There you go. That's my campsite. Very nice. Was this a good use of my wool? Definitely, yeah, for sure. And I'll get more wool. That's why I brought some chairs. Yeah, it's a pretty solid area. I'm not sure what I can build out here. I was thinking it would be cool to build a city. I think that'd be awesome. That'd be really awesome if we could build a city. Like, I would love to, like, find areas where... Ooh, sucks. I would love, if we could find, like, we can, like, find areas in this world and decide on what to build and stuff. Because, like, I'm not just, like, it's not just my ideas. I would love to get some thoughts on what I should do down in the comments, like, where, like, what should I build in this part of the world, or, what mega projects I should do in this world. That'd be awesome. And I actually was thinking that maybe after we're done, or after I'm done with TU4 Legacy Edition, I could update my game. Now the downsides about that is that I won't be able to, like, have too many new features, but it would be cool to be able to do some things here and there, like let's see, like, have upside down stairs or top slabs, all that stuff. That'd be awesome. And I actually think there's some bugs where you can use, like, I think I remember seeing a bug video where someone was showcasing a bug where you can change the ID on blocks in game. It was like a really weird, like, machine where it wasn't even too big. It was like maybe like 10 blocks wide, like 10 blocks long, but like 5 blocks wide. Yeah, it was like 10 blocks long, 5 blocks. Oh my god, 10 blocks long, 3 blocks, like 3 to 5 blocks wide, and it basically had to do with pistons moving on a block, and it would somehow change its ID. So you can get like different wood types, different leaves, I think. So you can get access to saplings you wouldn't normally get, and I think some illegal blocks. It would actually be pretty cool to, like, figure out every glitch to get some illegal blocks you're not supposed to have. I think that'd be cool. Maybe, like, I could turn this into an evolution series. That'd be pretty awesome, and go through all the versions of Legacy Console Edition. And I know there's ways to transport this world onto Java or Bedrock, so I can also do that too. But you know, that's long away into the future, and I definitely want to stay on Legacy Edition for as long as possible, because I really like this version of Minecraft. And you know, modern Minecraft is low-key getting kind of boring to me right now, so kind of cool being back in this version of the game. Alright, over here, I really like this terrain generation. I want to keep most of it, but I also really like how, like, this is like a corner of the map. I would love to make like a city over here. I think having a city in this world would be cool, and this is like the only part of the world where it isn't really taken up by too much like snow, and I would definitely do a lot of terraining around here. I gotta flat out this area, at least enough where it wouldn't be affected by like I think every city like needs like a gradual slope or something like that. If it's completely flat, it looks weird. So I would at least have to like really smooth out the terrain and make it look nice. But I also really like this area. I think one of my ideas was for this area to make like a pirates area, which would be pretty cool. Maybe I could do like some pirate themed builds over here instead and put a city somewhere else. I don't know. It's just that it would be far off from the castle where it wouldn't look funny. Maybe like we could have a part of the world where it's like medieval, and like enough like up in this corner could be like a modern city, and then like down. But oh, that was a really weird lag spike. I've never experienced that before on here, but yeah. I mean, like there's a bunch of opportunities we can do, and honestly, I think after the world tour, I think it'd be cool to go into like Microsoft Paint and like sketch out an idea, and by taking a screenshot of this map, and I might do that honestly. So, anyways, I need to definitely craft a boat to go down here. There's the village over there, by the way. We're pretty close by. We just have this small corner. It's like this snowy bay area. I don't know what I want to build out down here. It's like kind of a really bad part of the terrain where it's not really that interesting in my opinion. I don't really know what I want to build down here. I think it would be cool to build like an ocean base. I think this ocean is ginormous. Like it's big enough and it's deep enough where I could get away with building like an ocean base. Maybe that would be pretty cool. Again, like leave any of your like opinions on what I should build in this world down in the comments. It's really helpful. And it's also would be helpful if you leave a like on this video too. Really appreciate it. And if you want to, you can subscribe also. Oh yeah, all right. Over here, some more sheep over here. I want to make sure to shear these guys. There you go. Get the hell away from me. Maybe we can build like a lighthouse over here in the snow. That'd be pretty cool. Like a Stampy Longnose style lighthouse. Probably not exactly like that, but you know, something like that. A big old tower. But yeah, it's like pretty much like a small little golf area. Like you can see it wraps around and ends over there. Or just render distance was bigger on Xbox 360 edition. I wonder if there's a way to increase the render distance without like without being able to mess with the code, because this is an open source version of the game. It's this version is being played on an emulator, so I basically have the ROM file for Legacy Edition, and I'm able to play it on here. It's the original Xbox 360 edition too, so it's pretty cool. It's turning day. It's turning night again. I don't have a bed. Kind of sucks. Need some more torches. I think the nightmare feature is kind of like a cool concept, but it's also very annoying. Like, it's cool it's cool that it tries to punish the player for sleeping in a bed while in like the middle of the open. I think that's kind of a thing that modern Minecraft has an issue with. It's that once you get a bed, you can just constantly skip nights. Like it's very Okay, here we got a skeleton. And like, I honestly would like to see if they could do something with the nightmare feature in modern Minecraft. I think that'd be cool. As I don't understand why the game does this, but the game punishes you for actually not sleeping. So if you're not sleeping, it makes it hard. Like you're pretty much challenging yourself to deal with monsters at night, and you had to light up your base and all that stuff. But it punishes you for not sleeping by spawning in phantoms. But there's no punishment for sleeping and skipping the nights and making the game more easier on yourself. So it's kind of weird in my opinion. Something I'd noticed personally, and like it's whatever. I guess it just would be cool. Oh, another lag spike. That's so strange. It's also not really that good. I don't know why. I don't know what's using up all the RAM. Apparently, I was over here, and I must have chopped down a bunch of spruce trees or something. Oh, you know what? Oh, well, random autosave. That's fine, you know. But I actually remember this area. This is one of the last parts of the world I went to, I think. I think I went over here to chop down spruce trees, get some saplings. And this was going to be like my little spruce tree area. Something like that. And actually, the memories are coming back to me. I think this is where I wanted the Christmas area to be at. And something cool about this area is that there was a mob spawner over here, which is pretty cool. I already took out all the what do you call it, the Aussie cobblestone, and there's a pig spawner. Is this an actual pig spawner, or it's just like that? Oh no, it's a spider spawner. Okay. That's good to know. We got spider spawner down here. I could make it string farm. Oh, there's no blocks that actually kills them. I guess I can use lava. Oh, that would be pretty cool. I have a small little string farm over here. I don't know why my game is running so slow. This is supposed to be the most optimized version of Minecraft, and it's running like a potato. To be fair, this was supposed to be ran on a Xbox 360, so I don't know. I really don't know what's going on here. Anyways, I think there's a plains biome we actually missed down over here in this corner. Alright, there's a little bit of snow over here, but there should be a plains biome over here. I need to eat. I'm running low on hearts. Not food, but hearts. Because there's no hunger bar in this version of the game. It's always good to have a full health bar. You don't know what could possibly attack you out here. All the terrible monsters. Yep, there's a plains biome over here, which is pretty cool. Oh, I've been here too. There's some torches over here. Nah, it's pretty much nothing. But as you can see, there's some cool stuff here. Not stuff, but cool area. Like, it's pretty flat. Perfect for my god, my phone's blowing up right now. It's not good. Perfect for building like something cool down here. Pretty fire. Maybe I might build a castle down over here because it's already pretty flat. I can build a pretty big castle over here, but it would also be cool if I could build a castle overlooking the village. I think that would be cool too. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything that's in this world. So let's head back to the village and let's sketch out what I want to do in the future of this world. think that would be pretty cool. Here we go. Here's the peninsula. Oh, it's actually, I remember an early idea that I had in this world was to remove all the sand that was right here and disconnect the peninsula and make it an island and have a cool bridge. I think that would be cool to do, maybe. It would be a little bit of terraforming, it would take a while, but it would be cool to have a little bridge that would go from like this point here to that point over there. It would be pretty big, but it would look cool. And I'm honestly not sure if I want to flatten out the rest of this island, because I'm not like flatten out like super flat, but like at least leveled enough where it looked like the village would have some elevation, but it isn't like going up on this hill. I think I'm actually probably going to do that. Just that it's going to take a while to chop down all these trees. And I've definitely had to light up the island better, because that's the problem with this island is over here, once it turns dark, there's just a bunch of monsters over here. But yeah, let's take a screenshot of this map and open it up in Microsoft Paint. All right, here's the world map. So down here we know that this is the village. Right here is going to be the castle. Right around here. I'm thinking about building a huge city up here in this corner. Can I make this bigger? How can I do that? Oh my god, the cows. I'm gonna quickly pause the game. There we go. How can I make this bigger? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, that's not even bigger. Marker. Well, it's big, but it's not. It's kind of faded. Let's see, crayon. Let's just deal with marker. All right, let's repaint this out. So this up here is going to be the city. Down here is the village I'm currently working on. Up here is going to be the castle. I think right here I'm going to do the industrial district. So it's going to be right here. Down here, I actually think this would be the better spot for the Christmas area as it's smaller. And then down, so an area where we're gonna use gray to mark it out is these areas right here are pretty much areas that I don't have plans for currently. So it would be awesome if y'all can leave ideas down in the comments of what I should do with this area. It's mainly the left side of the map that I have no plans for. But yeah, so again, I have the village, castle, industrial district, like Christmas themed area. Maybe I don't really know if I want to do that. Up here is going to be either a city or a pirate themed area. I really like this Bay Area. That's why I'm saying pirates. But I'm not really too sure. But yeah, there you go. That's pretty much my plans for this world. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have. So in this episode, it's a nice little like a welcome back episode where it's just a bunch of plans for the future. Next episode, I'm probably gonna do another chill episode where I'm gonna build my let's see, this is gonna be my 4th building in this village. I want to build a little tavern right here with a bar, maybe like a pool table. That'd be cool. And it's probably gonna be the biggest building in the village, mainly because if I want all this detail, it has to be a big building. But I think it will be pretty cool to look at once it's finished. So yeah, that's probably gonna be the next episode. And anyways, that's all I have for this video here, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave any thoughts or ideas you want me to do in this world, and if y'all want to want me to wear a different skin in the next video, I can, or take a look at any Xbox 360 edition skins. That would be pretty cool if you guys want me to do that. But anyways, thank you for watching. Leave a like on this video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.